Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' seasons as each are trying to break into the top 25. It's the Baylor Bears and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Well, guys, the Bears head coach told me before the game, this is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Bears ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma State's offense will get the football first. And here comes the sophomore running back. One of the top running backs in the game, and we expect them to feed him a lot.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one. And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know.
Might have a chance. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. On the move.
Dude, oh, my God. He bit my shit. Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game. So how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. The Bears offense will now get its first chance with the football. And now we see Dawson Pendergrass. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Out of the gun to give to the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And, David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They're going to test the right side with this one. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Bears headed quickly to the line. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. Here's Lagway to pass. Floating away. Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. He makes the grab. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Dances away. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They'll move the tight end. Off play action. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. RPO complete to open the drive. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Looking for space to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Lagway. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. And you can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Maybe a crease. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Offense gets set for second down. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Bunch formation for these receivers. Just feeds the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Snags it, and there's running room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Lagway wants to throw. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. It's complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success. And you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Moving away from pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one. As the defense comes away with the INT.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Off the play fake on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got his man on the right. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Oh, it's loose. Oh, and just like they threw it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the 1st down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Hawkins. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Bears are in the hurry-up. Lagway. Under fire. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The Cowboys will use their 1st timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. He might want another play. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Working on the right. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. No huddle offense to the line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Lagway to pass. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Dumps it off in the flats. And he's knocked down.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important.
Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
They'll line up to go for 2. Throwing, Lagway. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They put together a 65-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Run inside. It's Hawkins. Makes it past the marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance. A couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Lost one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, the Bears head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Lagway wants to throw. Here's a heat. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Fires on the move. With the catch, it's Miller. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Bears are threatening on 1st and goal. Touchdown Bears! And the route is on. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lagway. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the option. The pitch. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Cowboys want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
Moving on the right side, that's Smith. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quarterback may change this route. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one is picked up off in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
And, man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll send the back in motion. The give from the gun. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The give on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Moves around to clear up the vision. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's Lagway to pass. Pressure coming. Avoids pressure on the right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Again, it's Lagway. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest, walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. 4th down, Lagway. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finished it off
quiet here
just
in
a few
Oklahoma
inches
State.
and going up top to get it. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Running inside, it's Hawkins. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Cowboys come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Could be an alley. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage, you've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw the cannon this QB has.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Got a man, it's Harris. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Quick release by the QB. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Flag wave from the gun on third down. He'll try to do it himself. He's got it. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Uncorks one to the middle. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Fires to the middle. Finds his man, it's Hammond. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Cowboys! The offense cashing it in on that drive. He stood tall in the pocket, held his ground, and delivered a strike despite taking that hit.
I'm impressed with this quarterback, boy. In the pocket like that, you've got all these bodies. And guys are trying to grab you, and guys are trying to shield your vision downfield. He knew he was going to get popped. And he was able to stand in the pocket calmly and deliver a strike downfield.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. The Cowboys will use their 1st timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Throwing, Lagway. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Made a defender miss. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bears! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And the Cowboys in the hurry up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A great catch and run for 6. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. This is a designed run. Got a little grass. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Looking down the middle. Got his man. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Making side adjustments here. Flagway wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40, inside the 30, the 10, touchdown Cowboys. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating.
Turning it on. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.